Hello, you. Welcome to Kwentos with you, where we make Kwentos about life in general. And for today, I have her
Again.
This is
the...
I think the third time we're recording this video because the others they're very nice, but it's just not giving the vibe that we wanted to give.
We have noodles.
Yeah.
Yuna made us noodles today.
Yes,
we got cheese.
We wanted to be a little comfy for today. Because for our topic, we're going to be talking about
first dates and dating experiences.
Dating experiences, first dates, and our ideals, I guess.
And dates in general.
So guys, look! Yummy. This is just spicy noodles that my friend Jasmine taught me how to make. And congratulations! Congratulations, Jasmine! Special shout out to you!
You finally graduated. I don't know who you are and you don't know who I am. Okay. Congratulations.
But because of her, I baked this noodles. And yeah, this is her recipe. I love you, girl.
Thank you so much. I eat it every night. I hope you know.
So good. Mukbang! Come on, guys. This is so good. Let's start it off with, how many boyfriends have you had?
Oh.
Yeah, so let's start it off.
Okay.
Let's start it off with that.
Because I think it would give us a broad idea on dating experiences. I'll go first. To not put her to shame.
Okay.
So I have had 3 boyfriends. Separately. Oh my god! I'm gonna get you for that. I've had 3 boyfriends separately. 3 ex-boyfriends. So if you were gonna come to me for advice, do not. Do not. How about you? Any situationships we have to know about? Any boyfriends that I don't know about? Anything you've been hiding from me?
Guys, I have been single for the last 21 years of my life. And it's kind of sad because I've tried my best. I've tried my best to have one. Like, I've done everything. Just kidding.
Well,
okay, but I've had my very first and my very last situationship last year. I don't go for a situationship. I don't think you should settle for anything less than you deserve just because you felt lonely or because you question your worth. I know she's laughing. Or you question your worth if you're pretty enough, good enough. Don't. Because a man will come into your life. I mean, of course, no one came to my life yet.
Any hotties in the comment section, please hit us up.
Yeah.
She can cook you food. I cannot.
She cannot cook you food, but she can wash your dishes. But it will take her an hour. Okay? It will take her an hour to wash dishes. Yes, girl, you're OCD.
Oh yeah, true. But it's good to see.
Real. I'm not allowed to show that.
No, but it's fine. So, now that we're past that, here is a question that we have all been waiting for. For Yuna.
Me?
Me? You? Me? What is your ideal first date? I'm sure your fans would love to know.
Bring out the tissue. Bring out the tissue. Bring out the tissue. I think my ideal first date, picnics, cafes, photo booth. Please, photo booth. What else? What did I mention a while ago?
You mentioned rainy days? Something about rainy days, late night walks.
Late night walk. By the park, by the beach, by the city. I don't know. Just late night walks with that person and then you grab ice cream or you grab a drink. I think that's so romantic.
How about skateboarding?
I think that's like a 3rd date, 4th date type of activity.
Okay.
Because we're getting to know each other. Like,
True.
When we're doing activities, I don't think that we would have the ability to speak to each other. Like, imagine I'm skateboarding and he's like, the guy's like all the way there. Or I am playing games and I'm just like, shut up, don't talk to me, I'm playing games. Like, I don't think that's a good first date idea.
So your ideal first date is something where you can chillax.
Yeah, and get to know the person. To see if they're gonna pass for the second date.
Not bad.
Right?
Okay.
And also, I don't, by the way, guys, I've never went on a actual first date, so I'm basing this on my ideals and my delusions. But yeah.
So any suitors possible, you can take her out on a picnic. Yay! Any one of you I know watching this might have a crush on her, so take her out on a picnic.
If you do have a crush on me, please reconsider.
What? This is why you're single.
Reconsider your thoughts and your ideals of me, because I think I'm kind of crazy. I think I'm kind of too not demure for you.
Well, this is why you're single, and this is why you've been single.
Guys, it's fine. I don't want to be too much for a guy, because I am a bit. Yeah.
Sure, girl. Sure. I don't want to hear you crying later on.
I will be crying, but whatever.
You'll definitely be crying.
How about you? What about me? What's your favorite? What's your ideal first date? Because you've been on I don't know how many dates you've been into, but
3 first dates.
3 first dates. Yeah.
3 first dates. And in my opinion, I gotta say, ice skating has to be my number 1. I love ice skating as a first date because, even if you don't know how to ice skate, you can pretend a little bit and hold their hand oh my god, I'm about to fall, And then you can skate around like this, or maybe you can even wrap your arm just like this and skate around. So I think ice skating would have to be my number 1, and maybe arcade dates, because I love
first date
games. Yeah. I love arcade games.
Can I add one more? Museum date for me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, right?
If it's an interactive museum, I think.
Yeah.
Any Thai people out there, please do not bring us to BACC. I don't claim your energy. I rebuke that right now wholeheartedly.
Not for a first date. Not for a first date.
Yeah. For a first date, do not bring us to BACC. Bring us to Mocha.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not free. Exactly. It's $150.
It's 200 now.
Oh, is it actually? Or 250? Well, yeah, that's why. So, now that's out of the way. Okay. So now that our ideal first dates are out of the way, what would you usually talk about during your first dates? And I know you haven't been to any, but if you would think about it, what do you think you would ask your first ever dating partner?
What's your credit score? Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Black card or platinum?
Amex or Visa? Didn't you ask that on your first date?
I did not.
With?
No, I didn't.
How did you know?
He pulled it out. He was paying for Donkey stuff. Hey, if you're watching, he was buying me stuff in Donkey, and then he realized he didn't have enough cash, and I'm like, oh, this poor soul. I was like, does he need me to pay for it? He's like, no, it's okay, I have a credit card. No, it's okay, I can pay for it. No, this man pulled out a black card, a pitch black card, and then I stared at it for a good few seconds, and I was like, is that a black card? And he's like, yeah, just so casually. He's like, yeah. And then when I asked about it the next day, he's like, oh, it's just my dad's. Like, just your dad's? I'm like, okay.
Wow, okay, Mr. Rich.
He got money.
Yeah. But I think the questions that I would ask my future date is, what does he like to do? Okay. I know this is a controversial first date topic, but I would ask. No, it's would you have a vasectomy if I ask you to? I date to marry, and I feel like that's something that you should tackle on the first few dates. Well, not first date, but
I would ask that too. I think that's really important. I think that's something you guys gotta answer as well. We want to see where your mindset at. But what else would you ask your first date?
I think for me, I would ask, okay, so how are you with your family? What do you like to do on your free time? And what else?
So basically an interrogation at a cafe.
Yeah, it was an interrogation.
In a museum, looking at art, be like, oh, it's so beautiful.
And one of the reasons...
would you want to cut your balls?
maybe not. We don't know. Because, I don't know. I just want to see where the guy is at. And okay, would you like to have kids? Or when do you want to have kids? I know it's a first date only, but I think that those are important questions that you should tackle if you're going to get into a relationship. Because if you talk about it too late, it will affect you. Like, you're just wasting your time. So might as well tackle everything in the same, on the, like, I don't know, early on the relationship.
I think it's also important if you ask them, like, what do you want from this date,
Yeah.
right? Because, okay, both of us, I know for a fact, we're Christians. We date to marry. So obviously, I feel like the first thing you should ask, not the first thing, imagine being like, hey, how was your trip? So do you want to get married in the near future? So I think it's important you ask them, like, oh, where do you see us in like a few years or so? Like, do you want this seriously or just short term?
And I think that asking when you guys want to get married is also okay. Like, how long, like, not you guys direct, like, necessarily, but asking when is their ideal time to get married. I think that's a very important question, because not a lot of girls ask that question and then they end up expecting the guy to propose after a few months or after a few years. And that's just gonna put a lot of pressure on the guy. I wouldn't want them to have that unnecessary pressure because they didn't speak about something that they should have spoken about.
True.
Yeah, and also, what else? What are your aspirations in life? What are your goals? I think that I'm a goal-oriented person. And if a guy doesn't have a goal, it turns me off. Like, when a guy tells me, I don't know, I'll let it flow. Like, I don't know.
Like, oh, I don't know. Just see where life takes me.
Yeah, I don't, like, you must have a plan, and you can't use the verses where they say, like, no matter, like, the Lord's plans will prevail. Let's use that.
The Lord will provide.
The Lord will provide.
Do not chat. Do
not
chat.
use that. Because I believe that the Lord honors the people who have plans. And yes, his plans will prevail, but you also must have a plan of your own to see, like, like, I think it's a good thing to have. You can have a plan, but the Lord determines your steps. So yeah, that's all. I think those are the questions I'm going to ask if I ever go on a first date.
So if anyone wants to bring her out on a date, these are your guides. Prepare to bring a suit and tie for this future interview with Yuna Tagbulo. She is very, I mean, I get it. That's valid.
I think I'm like one of those girls who are straight to the point.
Which is good, because we can't be playing around. In this day and age, there's no need for playing around.
I don't think I want to play around.
If you're going to be playing around, do not chat us. Not that you guys want to chat us anyway, but just in case. Just in case one of you goes, oh my god, bunch of hotties. Let me... Do not chat if you're just going to be playing around. We don't need that. But yeah, I think your questions are valid. But if it comes to me, I think I would also ask about their goals. I would ask, how was your school? What they want to do. Their dreams. I think I'm more of like a dreamer. I like to ask, like, oh, what are your dreams? I ask about the past. I don't ask about the future. And I think that's one thing that's like really bad. Like,
exactly.
like, oh, how were you as a kid? Or like, what was your favorite thing to do? Like, what was? So, I'm past, she's future.
I think
I'm girlfriend, she's wife.
Exactly. And for you just bring out that, like, childlike behavior from them. Like, oh, she doesn't care much about the future. She lives for the present.
I feel like the future is something I ask in the second date. Because I want to get to know about you first, and then get to know more about us later.
That's true. That's good.
Which works, because I've been in 3 relationships, so just kidding, don't listen to me.
She listens to me more. So if you listen to her,
I'm getting my advice from her. You might as well be asking her.
Real.
So yeah, I would ask about their childhood. I would ask what shows they like to watch. Just the basic questions, the basic girlfriend questions. I'm a girlfriend here, and this is a wife. So if you want a wife, and if you want a girlfriend, I'm right here.
But not at the same time.
Not at the same time. Don't come looking for a chef and then go running to the dishwasher. We don't need that.
We don't need that.
We don't
Just
need
choose one. I can learn the other.
Exactly. She can teach me how to cook. I'll teach her how to clean.
Yeah.
That works. I think our questions, because we asked you guys on Instagram some dating questions for the pod. Thank you.
Thank you, Marga.
Thank you, Marga, Christian, and Janice. You guys were the only one that answered. And Shell, actually. Oh, this one is nice.
So our third question will be, why date?
Mm.
Do you want to answer that first, or?
Well, let's hear you answer it. Why do you want to date?
Actually, yeah. Why do? Okay,
See,
I'm lonely.
that's a good question. That's
It's such a
good question. We hate you.
Like, why ask us that? Like, okay, maybe because I want somebody to love me and I want to share the love that I give, and that's the truth, right? Like,
That's fair.
yes, I have people around me that I can give love to, but sometimes it's not. It's not that it's not enough, but it's nice to have somebody that you have and someone you can call your own.
That is true.
Because I can call her my best friend, but she has other friends too, and she's just not my own. I can't just say she's my best friend because in other people, like for other people, she's their best friend. Like, I want someone that I can call my own. Like, genuinely, like,
Okay,
you know what I mean,
I
right?
get it, yeah.
Like, someone I can call my boyfriend, because if someone else calls my boyfriend a boyfriend, gone for real. So yeah, I just want somebody to call my own and someone I can share my life with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful thing to date somebody and to walk this life with not only a friend but also a partner that you're gonna have for the rest of your life.
That is true.
And I think that's why you have to be wary with who you date so that you don't end up hurting yourself.
That is true.
But yeah, that's my answer to that question.
I think mine is the same. Pretty much the same. It's more like both of us just seem like we have a bit too much love to give, especially with the way we treat each other. Like, literally.
Yeah. No walla wine.
No walla walla.
Just our whole friend group. Like, Jewel is also very sweet. So,
exactly.
I don't think I could settle for a guy who does less than what my friends do for me.
True.
They do so much. Like, I got flowers from Jewel because she thought I was having a heartbreak. Like, I didn't. I was just having a hearty breakfast, not a heartbreak. But love you, Jewel.
Thank you, Jewel. We'll cut your hair soon.
Real.
But yeah, I think my answer's the same. We have a bit too much love to give. We want to share it personally with the other person. And we date to marry. Of course we want to date to marry. You know, someone to pray with, someone to worship with, someone to build a family with. That's just it.
True. So what are your thoughts on modern dating compared to old school dating?
I love that question. That's a really good question. Okay, so my thoughts on modern dating is that chivalry is dead. Okay, chivalry is dead.
So dead. Deader than Van Gogh.
Explain why.
Because he's dead. Genuinely. What else do I have to say? That's the first guy that came into my mind. I was gonna say Picasso, but like, that was like 60 years ago.
Oh, my thoughts on modern dating. Chivalry is dead. Everything is online. We moved past the traditional dating a bit. You know, I just don't like that people are asking each other to be their partner online. Make the effort.
Real. Wanna have a Roblox thing? You know, that's not just for 13-year-olds.
It's apparently for 20-year-olds too.
Yeah, for 20-year-olds too. Like, wow.
Guys, please.
Do you think I play Roblox? I mean, I used to because of my friends, but like,
that's something you play with your friends, not your girlfriend.
Yeah, like,
that's a first date. Humble yourself.
Yeah.
Stop.
I think if you're together, it's cute, but
if you're together, don't consider it a date. That's kind of pathetic. But yeah. What are your thoughts? Because now my thoughts are gone. Gone like the wind.
Yeah. Well, I think that we lost the idea of love when we became more modern. Because now their version of love is hookups, situationships, or temporary things that leave you immediately. But I believe that love is a choice.
Ooh, especially those like social media theories, right? I feel like it's gotten a bit too much. And the way social media portrays love is a bit kind of toxic. Because now we have like the bird theory, the olive theory. Oh, but my favorite is the perilla leaf theory.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, the perilla leaf theory is a Korean type of thing. And it's a question, actually. Or more like a, what would you do in this scenario? So in Korea, you know those metal chopsticks? And we have those perilla leaves. And it's really hard to grasp, especially with chopsticks. So imagine if you're sitting with a girl who might be your best friend or just your friend, and she can't pick it up. And your boyfriend reaches out and grabs it for her instead. What would you do? The thing is, there's so many people that are saying it, that's fine, right? Like, it's fine. Like, it's hard to do. But the thing is, other people, which I can agree, if you can't pick it up, use your fingers. Just grab the leaf from the plate. Literally. Also, yeah, that's kind of it. So what would you do? Imagine if your boyfriend. Not me. Because I know you trust me. And if your boyfriend did that, I'd be like, okay.
I think I would not think much about it. Because I think I'm just that kind of person.
Fair.
I'm a jealous person when I have to be jealous. But if I don't have a reason to be jealous, why should I be? Like, do not give me a reason to be jealous because genuinely, she knows this, I will not get jealous. Like, even with friends, I don't get jealous unless you give me a reason to. Like, yeah. And I guess to add on to what I just said, everything must be a theory. Everything must be a study. To what? To do love? To do relationships? I agree with the couple therapy, that's good, but where does love really come from? I think not a lot of people know that. And that's the difference now with dating. They think that love should be something that you feel so deeply and so immensely that they forget that love is also a choice. And I think that's one of the reasons why the divorce rates are quite high right now. Because once they stop feeling the love, they don't try anymore. They don't choose the person again and again and again.
Exactly. They go looking for other people.
Yeah.
To get that high.
Exactly. But love will always be a choice. You will never settle for somebody if you're not gonna keep choosing them at the end of the day. So
that
yeah.
Is true.
I think that's one of the one of my thoughts for modern dating compared to like old school dating. And yeah, I wish that men would have more respect towards
women.
Sorry. I feel like they should have more respect towards the girl's parents. They do not treat the parents like they're your friends or they're trash.
Sure.
Because they will end up being your parents. So I think having a good relationship with the parents of the girl is such a wonderful thing.
That is
starting
true.
out your relationship.
Yeah, that is true.
So yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty much the same. I don't think I think initiative is also another one. Because with modern dating, I think, especially with toxic male podcasts as well, they're gonna be like, Andrew Tate, stuff like that. Please do not watch this podcast if you're a fan of Andrew Tate. I do not want to hear. We do not want to hear.
I don't know who Andrew Tate is.
A really toxic male. So a lot of men out here are asking for 50-50, and these type of men are thinking that's okay. Or they want a traditional wife because, they say like, 50-50. You pay the rent as well. And I'm like, that's not how it's supposed to be. Males should be the providers. And I think we lost the initiative for men as well because men out here think it's okay to split the bill 50-50. It doesn't go as far as the bill. It also goes and leads up to rent. And then not only that, you expect women to clean, so that's not 50-50 anymore.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm willing to pay for my half.
That's okay.
I'm genuinely willing to pay for my half, but the idea of you wanting to pay for me because you invited me, because you want to be with me,
exactly,
shows the effort that you want me. But if you're gonna ask me for 50-50, it's like, what is this?
What is the 50-50?
Like, what is the 50-50? Are we just friends? Because if you ask me, so can I pay for your, like, if you ask me to pay for my half, I'll think, okay, so this is just a friendly date. Like, I'd think that, right?
That is true.
Because even if I hang out with my friends and
we don't want 50-50.
We don't want 50-50. Like, I pay for lunch, she pays for my drinks, and that's how it works, right? So, why should a guy let me pay half for a date? Like, a genuine date that he asked me to go to.
That is true. We don't need that out here. There's no such thing as 50-50.
No.
There's such a thing as 100%. You giving your all and the man giving his all.
Yeah.
That's just it. What is the biggest red flag and what is the biggest green flag when you date someone? Like, how would you
Okay. So I think my biggest red flag is you can get there by yourself, right? I don't know. I just feel like that's my first impression of you, and you're like, you know how to get there by yourself, right? I feel like if we're going on a date, you either pick me up or we meet halfway. Or you meet me somewhere. Like, you can't just tell me go there directly. First date, hello? Like, I don't think that's fair. And a man who cannot plan. Like, tell me why you're gonna tell me, what do you want to do for the first date? Oh, I think it's nice that you ask the girl for like, what do you want to do? Because I want to plan this around what your interests are like and like my interests. I think that's okay.
That's okay.
But if he says, up to you, what do you want to do? It just pisses me off. I mean, I've had a guy to tell me that. Like, oh, what do you want? If we go on a date, what do you want to do? I'm just like, can we go go-karting? As much as I do love go-karting, like the idea of go-karting, that's what he likes, you know. And I think, yeah, he didn't really realize that it's not a good thing, but you know, she's laughing because she knows this. And what's my greenest flag? When they plan everything from morning to evening with timestamps even. I love an organized man. Like, I'm sorry.
She watched ChatGPT.
Yeah, I think it would be really nice if you tell me, okay, by 10 a.m. we're going to have brunch here, and then at 1 p.m. we get dessert at this place, and at 3 maybe we can do some activities like pottery or go to a museum.
Ooh, cute.
Right? I already have
I
it.
should take notes. I should do that.
I have it all in my head, like a man who can plan things well. And yeah, I like that. I think that's the greenest flag for me. And when it comes to first dates, you know,
first dates.
Yeah.
That's just for first dates. So, my turn.
Your turn.
Christian, take notes. It's for your girlfriend. So, you know. So my biggest red flag for a man on a first date is if they don't greet you properly. Or if they don't meet you. Because public transportation is a thing here in Thailand. You know, we take the MRT, we take the train. Meet us at the station or meet us at our station. I've had an ex who traveled 30 minutes from the airport to my apartment just to bring me to the location of the date. Do better.
Oh
Yeah. From Kmut all the way to Lumpini. And then he's like, okay, let's go. And then we booked the car and then we went to the place. And
don't tell me like meet me halfway. That's just crazy.
No,
Like, not meet me halfway, like meet me there. I'm like,
yeah, meet me there. Don't. Unless you guys are like, whatever. Don't. I don't think that's good. If you want to meet them there, then that's okay. That's on you. Personally, I would like to be met at the station, you know, or at the bus stop, or even just nearby my house, and then we can go together. You know, we can take a taxi together. We can walk there together.
Yeah, I can pay for a taxi if you want me to. Like,
that's true. We can pay for transportation. You pay for the date. Exactly. What else is a big red flag? When they're rude to people who are working.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Exactly. Going to a cafe, you're gonna be smack talking them and stuff like that. Mukbang, ASMR. You're gonna be like, oh, they're not doing their job properly. We're like, oh, it's their job though. Do not. Okay, do not. That might be their job, but do not. Generally do not do that. That's disrespectful. I think that's it. And my greenest flag in a first date is if, you know, they greet you with a hug at least. Like, hi, nice to see you again. Or like, hey, how was your day?
With flowers.
Exactly, with flowers. Or even with a gift. You know, if she wants flowers, I want dessert. Or a drink even.
Yeah, that's so true.
Right?
A drink. Basically, get me Chaggy.
Exactly.
Chaggy sponsored me. Chaggy. No, I'm gonna say Chaggy.
I'm not even sure if we're saying this properly. Please don't cancel this. To all you
It's my favorite drink.
My greenest flag is if they meet you with flowers or a hug even. Or maybe a favorite treat. Like a dog. Literally. I think that's my greenest flag in a first date. There's nothing else. Or if they're nice.
Yeah.
Gentle to other people. That's it.
So,
the last one about first dates, and then we can move on to the next one.
Okay, so after talking about the questions that, you know, after answering the questions that were asked in from Instagram, I have a question for you.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Guys, please.
What has been your favorite first date?
Oh
Just a short summary of it, and we can like expand it.
My favorite first date. I love this question. I love talking about my experiences. I'm not boy crazy, guys. Please. Yeah. Well, I feel like you were judging me there for a bit.
I was, but
Yeah,
okay.
I know. My favorite first date. Take everything I said from my ideal first date and place it to a first date that I had with my ex-boyfriend. The second one.
My favorite ex-boyfriend of hers.
Yeah, she likes him a lot. And you know what?
Not for me, for her.
Yeah, he passed the vibe check. He's a green flag. We love him. Circumstances though. Hi. But cut that. Okay, we're back again. So, my favorite first date. We went ice skating, but of course, because I brought him and because it was a dare, I paid for it, which is fine. It was cheap and it was my idea. And I didn't know if he liked me at the time. We just knew each other. Okay?
And she was there too.
Yeah, I was there to bring him out on a date because I liked him. Just a bit, okay? But we knew each other for just 2 days. 2. So he was practically a stranger to me. And then I brought him out ice skating. We did not hold hands. No. He wanted to, because I kept falling, but then I was like, don't touch me. I was like, please don't. That's awkward. So we were just racing around the rink. And then after that, because he found out that my favorite dessert was halo halo and leche flan, he got really excited and he's like, oh, can I try it with you? Like, I really want to try your favorite dessert with you. Sadly, the shop was closed. So we went to Asiatic instead, the riverfront destination. Post a picture here or there, whatever. And we went there, we walked around, we had fun, took a few pictures, and then we went to Chinatown. And then we drank under the rain, blah blah, we took whatever, and then he asked me out after 3 days. Specifically, August 24, 2 a.m., he asked me, can I be your boyfriend? That's how you ask a girl out. That's how you ask a girl out.
That was really cute.
It was really cute.
Anything under the rain is cute. Yeah.
And with alcohol.
Well, no,
not with alcohol.
Not with alcohol, but like, it's just cute because of the rain. Yeah.
And the way he asked was cute.
Yeah, that is like so cute.
My ideal first date, pasted into one. Like, literally, boom.
Yeah. So cute.
I know.
Yeah.
But enough about me. I know you've never had a first date, but what's your favorite crush experience?
I guess for me, okay, I know this guy doesn't like me, so it's nothing about us going out on a date or anything. It's out of pure kindness of his heart that he offered to not that later. Like he offered to send me back to my hotel because I was in another country, and he sent me back to my hotel, and it was raining. It was a bit funny because I believe he doesn't like the rain, so, or maybe he does. I know he does, but not in that situation.
Ooh, bless you.
So it was raining. There was a shade here. There was shading here. It was not like strong. It was just drizzling, and I was here, and he was here, and we were just walking. And I think it's such a romantic thing or a situation. But of course, we were just friends. I wish this would happen, but this time, hopefully, with the guy that likes me back. Because yes, I liked him, but does he like me back? He didn't. He didn't. It's okay, but yeah, and I think that's nice. No. Under the rain. I think that's like something memorable to me because the only song that could play in my head was
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, Iris at that time. The Iris, and then yeah, and I think one of my most favorite, because this time I was actually talking to the person. We weren't together, or we weren't even situationships. We were just good friends. It was right after Valentine's Day. We decided to go in a cafe together, and he was sick that morning, so he couldn't go. And he was like, okay, no, don't leave. I'm late. I'm sorry. I was like, wow, you make a girl wait? And I was like, oh, never mind, he's not gonna come. He lives so far away from the city. So I called him. I was like, "Yeah, you don't have to go. You're sick anyways." And he said, "No, just wait there. I'll be there in 30 minutes. Give me a few minutes." He was like, I was like, "But you're sick." And he said, "No, I'm gonna go." So we ended up meeting right before my accountant exam, and yeah, we ended up talking for a bit. And then he offered this my favorite part is when he offered like, "I can send you back to school." So he sent me back to school. He sent me back to uni, and when we entered the car, Deuce played by Daniel Caesar, and yeah, that is such a, I don't know, I find that so romantic. Shut up! I'm gonna block that with like an emoji. The first story was not the same, guys. The one is the most recent one. This happened years ago, like a year and a half ago.
Just a year ago.
Yeah, just a year ago. He's an amazing guy, but we didn't end up together. We didn't end up talking either. We were just good friends. Yeah. Cannot say that.
Friends up.
I was gonna say that bring the guy for your first date. If you had the choice, okay?
Oh, if I had the choice.
Not the ideal date. Like, where would you bring him? Specifically.
Oh, that's a good question. I love that question. I love all questions. I think I would bring them to a workshop. Because I like doing activities. And you get to see how artistic they are. And autistic. No, I can't say that.
Beep.
I would bring them to a workshop. Specifically that one workshop. It was like, okay, I brought an next year, so I don't think I should, but I would probably bring them to another workshop. Clay making, pottery, stuff like that. Or I would bring them to Skyline BKK.
Oh my gosh!
We're not sponsored, but it is a really romantic rooftop cinema area.
In this Bangkok heat, yes.
In this Bangkok heat. But they play movies in the evening, so it's colder. And it's at a helicopter pad. So you're gonna see the moon and the stars, and they're gonna be playing rom-coms, so that's gonna be very romantic. I think that is where I would bring my first date.
Oh, I like that.
Right, because then afterwards you can walk around the, area. Asiatic, Icon Siam. It works out.
If it's open.
I mean, yeah, true. So what about you? Especially since you haven't had it.
I mean, we've spoken about this before. I would really like to be brought to Asiatic.
But where would you bring them?
Okay, I would bring them to
Asiatic as
okay,
well.
I think for the morning, we either have a picnic or have brunch together at a cafe. And then, guys, I'll plan this the whole day, okay? This is a guideline for you if you want. We have brunch together in the morning. And then we can do something he likes. Maybe we can go to an escape room. Maybe we can go golfing. Maybe we can go pottery. Maybe we can do journal making. Maybe we can go. What does? Oh, rock climbing. What else does a guy like? We
Climbing
don't.
on a first date is kind of...
I know. I mean, something that he would like. Okay, of course we've done something I like in the morning, or I don't know, whatever the guy likes. That shooting. Maybe we can do that. Maybe the shooting or a rage room. I think I like that rage room.
Rage room, you're gonna see how angry they are. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah, come on, show me your anger. Okay, so maybe that. I'm not sure, but whatever the guy likes, and then maybe later in the evening we have another let's go have dessert, let's do something fun, and then before sunset we go to Riverside, Chao Phraya in Asiatic, and then we go on that big Ferris wheel.
Oh!
And then we overlooking the river and the city. And
we agreed we were gonna double date that.
Yeah, I know, but let me go have a first date there first too.
Fine.
And yeah, and then we talk about our day, and then at the end, maybe we can walk around the city. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a cute date. I think I would really love to walk with the person. Or yeah. I would love to have a picnic, but then in this Bangkok heat, I don't think... I'm thinking about it realistically. I'm thinking about it as if it's going to happen this month. So, in this heat right now, I don't think I can handle it. But if we do it on December, I think I'd have picnic instead of brunch.
That works.
Yeah. And maybe we can go for a run. No, I think the guy would hate me if I bring
would
him.
definitely hate you. The same way I don't think I would like you if you brought me rock climbing on a first date. Girl, I don't think any man would love to go rock climbing on a first date, even if it's, their thing. Unless they're a show off.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think I'd make him win either. Marry you? Shut up. I'm gonna bleep that out. But yeah. So that's a sweet thing.
That is a sweet thing. So like you first, him later.
No, I'm gonna win. I don't let a guy win.
No, I mean the date.
Oh.
You first, him
Yeah.
later.
Of course, I want it to be a balanced date where we do something I like and we do something he likes. So, I know I've heard from a lot of guys that dates are so fun for them when it's like interactive, like when they do activities. Personally, I don't like that. So, to make it fun for the guy, I might as well do something I like in the morning and then let him do the thing at the afternoon.
I mean, you guys can go to like a cafe first, grab a few drinks, and then later go to an arcade or something.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
men have short attention spans. This is why we bring each other to arcades.
And yes, I forgot to say this. I want the photo booth. Please.
Of course, a photo booth, always. That's
Please.
a non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. I mean, if the first date doesn't work, you'll know because I didn't ask you. Can we do a photo booth? I think that's your sign that I do not want a second date.
That is true.
That's just funny
That
because
is
like
true.
I wouldn't ever ask somebody, do you want to do a photo booth if I don't want a second date or I don't want to see them again? Because hello, that's gonna be in my bag.
That is true.
Or
Or
my
here,
wall,
look.
yeah.
You see that? She pastes it on her wall.
Yep. So if I love you, you're on the wall. Yeah.
I'm not on the wall.
Not yet, because we don't have a Polaroid picture. It's not like I don't like you.
She hates me, guys. I'm not on
Yeah,
the
you know, she left her photo booth picture of us in my brother's book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
I
need
used it
to
as a
keep
bookmark. I'll get it later, actually, because I need it.
Yeah,
I'm putting it in my journal.
good. Good. Anyways, guys, I think
It's all about first dates.
yeah, that's all about first dates and a little bit of questions from the fans. From the fans.
From the fans.
But
Fans.
yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to this pod. We've recorded this a couple of times already, but this has been the best one so far.
True. There's more questions here.
Yeah, so chill, so fun, and there's food.
Mukbang included.
Real. So for our next episode, I think we'll save some of the questions that were asked because some of them were
They're about dating in general,
like,
and
how do you know he's the one? If you're dating the right one, whatever.
we'll answer that next time.
We'll answer that next time on the next episode of Kwentos with you. Maybe we'll have another friend as well, so that it's fun. Maybe Jewel, maybe Angie, maybe Akio. I'm not sure. Let's see. But it would be fun to see a guy's perspective on dating.
You wanna drag Akio down right now?
Sure.
Because I'm
Yeah.
actually kind of bored. Are you bored?
Yeah, Loki. Yeah, that's good. So, thank
Hold
you
on,
guys
hold
so much for
This
watching.
is proof that we're gonna be calling Akio.
Real. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching Kwentos with you, and I hope to see you on the next episode.
Hello.
And please listen to us.
Are you sleeping?
Whatever. Anyways, we got rejected. Maybe next time. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching Kwentos with you and for listening throughout because I know it's quite long. But yeah, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this little chat and yap session and mukbang. So, see you guys on our next pod titled, I don't know yet. But
Yeah.
see you and
Secret.
babushka. Welcome to Kwentos. Again.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Here.
Hmm.
Okay, back into business.